Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our mini discussion. Now we will be tackled about z-score. But before that, what is z-score? The standard score or z-score is a very useful statistic because it allows us to calculate the probability of a score occurring within a normal distribution, and it enables us to compare two scores that are from different normal distributions. Additionally, a z-score or standard score for a value is the number of standard deviations that value falls above or below the mean. Z-score gives us a way to compare two different variables from different data sets to one another based on where they are located in relation to their individual means. Okay? Here are the formula on how to calculate z-score. In z-score, there are two formula, which is the sample in the population. So now, z is equals to value minus mean divided by standard deviation. In z-score, there are above the mean and below the mean. When we say above the mean, that is a positive sign or positive value. And when you say below the mean, that is a negative sign and a negative value. Now, let's answer this example. Karen is competing for a promotion at work with 100 other people and recently took a practice exam. The practice and real exam are based on three categories, which is the leadership, quickly processing information, and the data analysis. On the practice exam, she scored 22 in leadership, a 12 in info processing, and a 34 in data analysis. So that is her value. The group results for the practice exam were given to all application for leadership. The mean was 18 and the standard deviation was 4.8. For info processing, the mean was 9 with a standard deviation of 1.2. And for data analysis, the mean was 32 and the standard deviation of 1.8. The good thing is that Karen was above the mean in all three categories. So let's solve this problem. Again, z-score or standard score used to compare two scores that are from different normal distribution. So the standard score does it by converting scores in a normal distribution to z-scores. See that problem. So here are the formula again, the sample in the population. So in the sample, z is equals to value minus mean divided by the standard deviation, and the population naman is z is equals to row score minus mean divided by the standard deviation. So since the here in the book is ang formula is sample man, so let's proceed with the formula. So z is equals to value minus mean divided by standard deviation. Now let's solve the current problem. So since we already know her value, her mean, and her standard deviation, let's find out if si Karen ba is into leadership, info processing, or in a data analysis. So let's find out. Again, Karen have three categories, which is the leadership, info processing, and the data analysis. So in Karen leadership, she have 22 value and 1.8 mean, and her standard deviation is 4.8. So 22 minus 1.8 is equals to 4 divided by the 4.8, which is her standard deviation. 4 divided by 4.8 is equals to 0.83. That's her leadership. In info processing naman, her value is 12 and her mean is 9. So 12 minus 9 is equals to 3. Divided by standard deviation, 1.2 is equals to 2.5. So that is her info processing. In data analysis naman, her value is 34. Her mean is 32. So 34 minus 32 is equals to 2 divided by standard deviation, which is 1.8. 2 divided by 1.8 is equals to 1.11. So in her data analysis, she have 1.11 and her info processing naman is 2.5 and her leadership is 0.83. So as you can see, the results are all positive. So it means her z-score is above the mean since the result are all positive. When we say above the mean is the positive value man. But she have a lowest z-score and the highest the result of Karen. So she have a lowest z-score and the highest z-score. But both of that result are the above the mean since all of these are positive. So when we say again above the mean is a positive value or a positive sign. So Karen have 0.83 in leadership and 2.5 in info processing and the data analysis naman is 1.11. So here are the current result. Again, her leadership is 0.83 which is the lowest z-score and her info processing is 2.5 which is the highest z-score. But again, that is above the mean since the results are all positive. So Karen spent study time on leadership since her leadership is the lowest z-score man and her info processing is the highest. As you observe, Karen most spend time on study in leadership since her leadership is the lowest man. But the result of Karen is above the mean. So again, when we say above the mean, that is a positive value. And when we say below the mean, that is a negative value or negative sign. And that would be all. Thank you.